Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in a shooting guard. And for the 76ers, they've got Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
Now here's White. To the inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Number 67. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now the 76ers with it. And here's Maxey. From behind the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
The Beast passes to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And no good, trying to use the glass. Down low, Yabusele. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
White looking it over. 6 to shoot, the 11-footer, and he knocks the jumper down.
You have to be dialed in from the mid-range. Derek White says, I can do that too, folks.
Take it away. The Beast passes to Brown. Outside White. That one a little long. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
NBA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Maxey with it, now guarded by White. Yabusele. And that one hits the back iron. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Tatum passes to the Beast. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Second team.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. On the floor for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Derek White. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to McCain from deep. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Brown passes to the Beast. Puts up a three. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Pass to the Beast. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Here's Maxey, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Here's the Beast. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort.
Second team foul.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Tatum passes to the Beast. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Philadelphia's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Inside. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good positioning.
White against Maxey. Here's the Beast. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Another steal. They kick it out to Porzingis. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And with spring fast approaching, let's get a lay of the land by taking a look at the power rankings. You look at Boston, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they don't love where they're currently at. It hasn't been a bad year by any means, but they just know they can play better.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Pass to Brown. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's the Beast. Fade away. Another one falls for Boston.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. The 76ers, 4th.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Here's McCain. Boston with a rebound. Last time they met in Boston.
And you know they had a great plan going into that one. And then made the right adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to the Beast. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He finished with 30 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. You have to love the intensity he showed last time out.
Yeah, he was the team's driving force.
And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
Looking for the loudest fans to let us hear ya. begin the first half with a score. Your 76ers, 52. The Celtics, 63.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Celtics in possession here. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. We've got Maxey, and it's Grimes in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Here's Maxey. They shoot again. Embiid muscles through the contact.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
Here's the Beast. 15 points in the game. Buried from 15 feet out. The Beast's got 17 points.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Baseline try. Here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Gets another look. Porzingis grabs the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The Beast shot is off.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Maxey. Again, the Sixers score.
And that's just fantastic use of the mid-range by Maxey.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
The Beast shot is off. 76ers trail by 13. And he slams it in one-handed.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
The Beast shot is off.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
White, the pass to the Beast. Now Tatum. Pass to the Beast. From the arc. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
For 3, Maxey. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Brown. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Brown's got 9 points.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Maxey with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And then Embiid with the dunk.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Here's Tatum. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And the 76ers making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Hart's checked in. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Back to Brown. Here's the Beast. Rebound by the 76ers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Maxey on the wing. He's got 6. Launches a 3. No good that time. And so it's Boston up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So the Celtics 5 right now. Kenrich Williams is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Chris Dunn, and it's the Beast in at the 2.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Dunn outside. Pass to the Beast. Dunn outside. Here's the Beast. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. The Beast's got 23 points.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Here's Bona. Eubanks defending. A nice shot by Doughton.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Dunn outside. Of course, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Strong performance from him. But he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Right side Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Outside White. For 3. They get it back.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's McCain. And that one goes. Now 10 for 13 on the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Dunn outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Here's McCain. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's hauled in by White.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
I love the confidence Embiid plays with, especially this close to the rim.
Pass to Dunn. Here's the Beast. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge.
Molding himself into one of the most dominant centers in the league, Embiid has really come into his own.
Brown, he's checked in for Dunn. Tatum passes to the Beast. Outside, Brown. Pass to White. Here's the Beast. From downtown. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Yabusele, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc, and the results have been outstanding.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Here's the Beast. That one goes in. The Beast has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's Maxey. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Here's the Beast. Pass to Brown. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Maxey with it. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Celtics lead by 16. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth. White, the pass to Brown. Here's the Beast. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Celtics.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Beast.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Out left to the wing. Here's McCain. Hits a three-pointer.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And Embiid throws it down.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
And so he hits both. And the Celtics in possession here. They lead by 11. Now here's Dunn, covered by Alexander Walker. Here's the Beast. No good there. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking
Okay.
Green.
Good shot.
Come on, man.
Yes,
I love it.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh.
Oh.
I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there. No, you're fine.
What?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Bones Highland out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. Well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, B.A., when the All-Star break is in the rear view, you know it's go time. This is the time of year where you have to give it your all.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Now Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Monk for three. Pure from three-point range.
Well, if you allow Monk to get good looks, especially from distance, he's going to make you pay.
On the wing, Tatum. Here's Pritchard, averaging around 6 a game. This one for three. They get the rebound. Porzingis passes to the Beast. Goes up again. Monk with a steal. Who poked away.
Foul. Number 67. First personal foul.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to talk.
And so here's Sacramento. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
Man, that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Taking a look at the Kings. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. The perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. And it's Carter in at the 1. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Murray, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
It's good. Porzingis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Murray against Tatum. Outside Murray. It's intercepted.
They've got to tighten up the ball control. That pass was just too easy to defend.
Tatum can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And the basket by Monk.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to the Beast. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And you make the most of second chance opportunities, and you're in there and active, so that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Man, Sabonis, I mean, he's had it working all night.
Outside, Brown to the middle. Here's the Beast. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. The Beast has got 7 points here in the quarter. Sacramento leading by 3.
His fourth foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit it.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 54 left in the second period. Dunn's shot is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Carter with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Carter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Levine for 3. Boston pulls it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Levine. Here's the Beast. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Kings. He's got a piece of it. Inside, Williams. That one's good. This game is all even. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now here's Carter. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Pass to LaRavia. Valanciunas with it. Williams defending. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Boston has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. He got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Second chance effort. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 9 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Over to the left wing. Here's the Beast. And a miss there on the triple. Outside, Highland from deep three-point land. That shot off the mark.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played
tie game in Boston. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
61. And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Domantas Sabonis has been sensational.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double...
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Left side, Monk. Here's the 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the 76ers put on a show. He picked up 29 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore, and he had an overall impressive game, chipping in multiple ways. He was Mr. Versatility. Yeah.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Boston trailing. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
Boston ball.
And looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the top glass cleaners over the past 10 games. In the third spot, Domantas Sabonis.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's the Beast. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Now Tatum, 11 points in the game, 6 on the shot clock. Tatum, money from deep.
This team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Another shot. Tries to keep it alive. Great D that time from Porzingis. The Beast passes to Porzingis. Here's the Beast. Pass to Pritchard for the lead. Rebound by Sacramento. Back to Highland. Now here's DeRozan, defended by Porzingis. Brown against Murray. Here's Sabonis. They kick it out to Murray. Off target from three-point range.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And it's Murray with the ball for Sacramento. They lead by 1. It's DeRozan with a drive. Over Porzingis. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Boston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
It's Monk on the wing. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's the Beast. 9 points in the game. To the paint for the lead. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. To the wing on the left. Over Murray. Oh, Brown with a tough jumper. Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
And Sacramento making a change here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. LaRavia comes in for Murray. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Highland.
And we've watched it for years, the floor-stretching ability of LaVine.
Outside Hart. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to LaVine. Deflected.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
35 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Carter, the pass to LaRavia, to the inside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Monk. Monk's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Pippen. He's checked by Carter. 16 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pippen, pass to the Beast. Kept alive. Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound on the possession.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The Kings, 77.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Kings, we've got Jonas Valanciunas, Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk, and it's LaRavia in at the power forward position. Pass to the Beast. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Monk. Here's LaRavia. Fires for 3. It's not going to go for him. Down low. Here's Hart. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
The paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
A smart move here, talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
And some changes here for the Kings. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for LaRavia, and it's Highland in for Monk. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Allie, thank you. Carter can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
Here's the Beast. Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Shots good by Sabonis.
Sabonis is such a difficult guy to guard, and right now he is going off.
Pass to Hart. Here's the Beast. He's checked by Carter. The Beast passes to Tatum. Tatum to the rack. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Tatum's got 20 points.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
LaVine with it. Highland looking for an opening. Outside Carter. Pass to LaVine. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The Beast. Good. The Beast's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Now here's Highland. Floats one. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Monday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And that one falls for Highland.
Bones Highland, the definition of a gunner. He's not afraid to take any shot. You love the confidence.
Brown, he's checked in for Boston. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Sacramento. White, the pass to the Beast. Outside Hart. To the middle. Here's Brown. Tries again. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Down low. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
That's a forgotten skill as Porzingis able to get up there and throw that one away. He's finished top 10 in blocks a couple of times.
To the inside. Here's Levine. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Sinks it from distance.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Sacramento foul. Zach Levine. First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first. Jason Tatum. He's checked in for Hart.
Number 67.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Kings ball.
Kings trail by 7. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. Here's DeRozan. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
Yeah, man. DeRozan is fired up.
Boston.
These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
And Boston calls time here.
Make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
Celtics lead by 5. Releases. They get it back. The Beast. Good. The Beast's got 20 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, rise up, Jaylen Brown.
I love seeing players connect like this. Brown excels at knowing when to go for alley-oops.
DeRozan against Brown. DeRozan, left side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Unable to get that one. Brown with some nice D. Here's the Beast. Defended by DeRozan. Pass to Tatum. Here's the Beast. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White can't hit. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Kings. 9-point game. Murray. Blocked! Pass to the Beast. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
Monk, he's checked in for Zach Levine. And here's Highland. Now DeRozan, defended by Brown. Here's Highland. good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Nice setup for Highland, who was well positioned and ready to fire.
And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Brown passes to the Beast. Offline with a 3. Highland against White. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
That one on White.
Nice work by Highland to draw the contact inside. He's a fearless scorer.
And Boston with some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pippen in for White. It's stolen by Highland. 2-second difference between shot and game clock.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Carter from outside. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They lead by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. 15 seconds left in the final quarter, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Sacramento calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Larabia. That 3's off the mark. So it's Boston with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
Hey.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that.
Let's go.
Green.
Let's go. Switch everything. No 3s.
Good defense. Good defense. Yep.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm on you. I'm on you.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Power versus.
Let's go, Power.
Everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up with the defense? You want to reach on us? We're gonna.
There was no mistaking the Thunder as they got off the bus. Only one team in the league always looks that sharp. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Case and Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Williams at the 3. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White is out there with the Beast, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they could just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding. Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
Williams with a clean look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Brown the pass to the Beast. Knocked away. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Thunder shooting their first free throw of the evening. And so here is Oklahoma City. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Number 67.
Both free throws good from the Beast.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Inside, deflects the pass. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, and he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's the Beast. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Brown the pass to the Beast. Just 5 to shoot. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. He can't get that one. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Wallace.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Brown outside. Out to the wing. To the middle. It's deflected. Jacks up a 3. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from the Beast. He's got 5.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
Williams against Brown. There's the triple. Nice shot by Wallace. Wallace has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
It's White on the wing. Outside Tatum. Pass to the Beast. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Tatum. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
So it's the Celtics now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Here's Brown. Rebound by Wallace. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They lead by 4. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Gilgeous-Alexander against White. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best. And it's the Celtics with the ball. Trailing by 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, Thomas is out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard spot. Thomas's shot is off.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Tatum. Oh, what strength and power from Tatum.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum. Really helping him down low.
Tatum's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Passes to Thomas. Rebounded by the Celtics. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
Yeah, but what matters now is how the team responds to a loss like that. That's what makes this a big game for them.
Tatum passes to the Beast. The shot. And he gets it to go off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I tell you what, Tatum is proving to be an all-around scorer of the basketball. He can do it all.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. 5 to shoot. From deep. And the Celtics another 3.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Kings played...
Whoa! Tatum capping off the alley-oop.
Yeah, nice lob there, and what a leap by Tatum. You just have to admire that kind of play.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight on the pass to the Beast. Right at the free throw line. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, just by hitting the offensive glass, Porzingis can pick up a lot of extra points.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
For your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
As we get a break in the action, now let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Boston. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've been on a tremendous run this season. All the pieces were in place coming into the year, and they haven't missed a beat. Great chemistry, great coaching, and potential to do some great things in the postseason.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
And White kicks to Porzingis. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The Beast can't hit.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his team...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Tatum passes to the Beast. Here's Strother. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
The Beast can't hit.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game.
Out of the Raptors, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And that one was all about offensive.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Celtics 47, the Thunder 51.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams getting it done today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Beast out there with Derek White, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Brown deciding where to go with it. Here's the Beast. The shot's good. Brown making the play. The Beast's got the game tied up here for Boston.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
For the lead. And he sinks the layup. The Beast's got 18 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Wallace misses.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
From deep three-point land. Gonna go that time.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 12.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
White the pass to the Beast. Back to White. Pass to the Beast. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Wallace. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said you can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. To the paint. And the jump by Holmgren.
Given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Outside Tatum. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Tatum gets it inside.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Over to the wing. Here's Strother. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Thomas got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder. Thomas against Tatum. There's the pass to the Beast. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
And so here is Oklahoma City. To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The assist.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the play. Celtics leading by 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Strother in at the 3 spot. 6 to shoot. Here's the Beast. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Thunder trailing by 4. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Trying to get open is Hartenstein.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Here's the Beast, and he makes good on the layup. The Beast's got 22.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. I'm sure they're anxious to get back home as that will be game 6 of this 7-game road trip.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Celtics leading by 4. Outside, White. Pass to the Beast. The 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Wallace.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
The Beast passes to Hart and stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brown to tie it up. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. White with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. And the shot goes in.
Well, I like how White has upgraded his ball handling over the years. A big part of his growth.
Oklahoma City trailing. And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Passes it to Hartenstein. Bounce pass Wallace. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, White. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now a 5-point Boston lead.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The first one falls. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
The line for the Thunder, Isaiah.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Celtics leading by 3. Outside, White. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. The Beast can't hit.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Now the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from the wing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Top Hart. He's defended by Hartenstein.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he makes the first. Austin making a switch here. Tatum's checked in.
Line, Josh Hart.
And Hart drops them both. Thunder trailing by 5. Down low. Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And passing has made this guy next level. That's the element that has changed Gilgeous-Alexander's game.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Let's see which section can be the loudest for a free t-shirt.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Celtics leading by 3. Right the pass to the Beast. Fades. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all evened up.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Outside, White. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Wallace outside. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Beast passes to White. Pass to the Beast. Fires the three. A shot missing. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren kicks to Wallace. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And now it's a three-point Thunder lead.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against White. Out to Wallace for three. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Huge points from Porzingis. With his massive size, I like going to him.
Here's Wallace. It falls!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
White with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. White the pass to the Beast. And the three off target.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by one. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys,
thank you, David.
For Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Timeout called the Celtics. They're trailing by one. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's the Beast. Buries the triple.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
67.
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Goes up the baseline. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Greg...
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball minutes.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. And the starting group for the Celtics. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard. And for the Timberwolves, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Walker. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So, Clark, here we are, the home stretch of the NBA season.
Yep, and now we get a chance, BA, to see who has something left in the tank. You certainly don't want to peak too early, but you do want to be steady as you move towards the latter part of the season and postseason play.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Pass to the Beast. Jacks up a 3. Fires in the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence. Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
And just about a minute into this first quarter.
Boston foul, number 67. First personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota with possession here. It's a 3-point game. And Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Now here's Edwards. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a...
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
Time right there. Big time.
Woo.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Brown. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You know, when Brown has that jump shot working, guys, he's very hard to slow down. Nice looking release on his shot.
Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. And he can't get that one.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Out to the right wing. Porzingis surveying the floor. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the Beast. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Here's Porzingis. And no good. Minnesota in the lead. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Poke loose. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Tenacious offense from DiVincenzo, sticking with his selection to draw that foul.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And Boston calls time here. And this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
They won both of their meetings last season. So love to pull that off against another powerhouse. Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
The Beast, good.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Here's Pritchard. He's scoreless. The Beast shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty. And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Walker's shot is off. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Brown with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Some changes for Minnesota. Brook Lopez comes in for Rudy Gobert. And Dillingham subbed in for DiVincenzo. Williams is checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Knocks down the triple. The Beast has got 10.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's McDaniels. And that one is hammered home.
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
White the pass to Tatum. Inside. Williams misses off the right iron.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards. Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And he gets it to go.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do. Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And it's Tatum missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Edwards. Tatum with some nice D.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's the Beast. Walker covering. Here's the Beast. And yep, it's good. He's got 12.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. Boston pulls it in. Up top, Tatum. On the take. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
And here's McDaniels. Lopez finds McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. He's guarded by White. And here's Edwards outside. Connects from downtown.
Challenge with defending Edwards. He's a 3-level scorer.
And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. They trail by 1. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result. Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Shot clock at 2. Brown, no good.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him. You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. You know, about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Walker out there with Brook Lopez. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He had 25 points and at the other end of the floor. He's a thief. There was a lot to like about his approach. He was aggressive, yet he didn't force things. Really solid game.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
The Beast, good. The Beast has got 14.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Lopez. McDaniels with it. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Counted.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And here's Edwards outside. The triple hit for Edwards.
They're shooting the 3 extremely well this quarter. It'll be fun to see if they can keep it up.
The drive by Holiday. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 15. To the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
The free throw drops for Lopez.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about him. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
The Beast. Oh, good D by Edwards.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
It's Edwards on the wing. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And so it's Minnesota up 19.
Your Timberwolves, 51, the Celtics, 32.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's the Beast in at the 2.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself is Jason Tatum. And
Their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Fires the three, and he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's the Beast. He's got 16. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And the shot goes. Brown's got 10.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Edwards for three. That shot is off.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Right wing. Here's the Beast. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his third assist of the night.
Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
Edwards for three. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Beast passes to Porzingis. And stolen by Gobert. Lopez with it. He has 7. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Minnesota leading by 16. To the left side wing. Lopez for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pass to Tatum. Here's the Beast. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. The Beast's got 22.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't.
Substitution on the court.
Here's DiVincenzo, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
We love DiVincenzo's offensive approach, always willing to work for a basket.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Lopez. Another one falls for Boston.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Minnesota leading by 8. Off with the layup.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Pritchard, the pass to the Beast. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 23 seconds left in the third. And here's Dillingham from the arc. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
DiVincenzo against Tatum. Pass to the Beast. 3-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Brook Lopez is out there with Walker, and it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Releases. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to the Beast. DiVincenzo with a steal. Outside McDaniels. Now Walker. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Lopez. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. Pass to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. The 3. Edwards punishing him from the corner.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, DiVincenzo. It's Walker on the wing. 5 on the clock. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Here's the beast. And the shot's good.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Down low. Here's McDaniels. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
To the middle. Here's the beast. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. The beast has got 17 points here in the second half. The Timberwolves lead by 8. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Back to Daniels. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one.